me.
Outside? Wait, what? Did the stream die?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure
Anyway.
the Quidditch players amongst us would
Okay,
agree.
this will be the last quest, and I'm head to
So,
bed after.
What
At
better
least I
than
made
a
it to
bit of
2 hours to
sport
get that Fortnite
to
back
put our
bling,
prowess
which
with
is
the
why I'm
summoning
playing
charm
this
to
game in
the
the first
test,
place.
right?
XD.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
This dodgeball?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Here.
That's it! Not to worry. Excellent control there. Splendid!
Nice.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Out of my sight.
Yes!
Accio.
Very good.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Come on.
Nicely done. Be sharp. There we go.
Here.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
She threw that on purpose.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now.
Oh, this is
You
interesting.
will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Yes!
Accio.
Happens to the best of us.
Dang it.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
excellent control there.
Be sharp. Phew. Do not be discouraged.
Crap.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Guess I threw it. Dang. That was garbage.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I feel
Well
salty
done
now.
back there.
Sad
You
face.
took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Sigh. GG.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly
Interesting.
make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, true.
I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Vesta.
A word,
You
if you
know
would.
it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Everyone do be talking about stuff in front of the teacher. That one kid talked about doing something dubious.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
And then the werewolf. Kitty. Ah.
Leviosa!
We can pet the dog. Wait. That's a cat.
Hogwarts would teach us how to become animagi. They do at Wagadu.
LMAO.
I'd be a niffler.
Welp. I guess we end it here for now. I'm a bit tired. Thank you all for watching. Well, that game was fun. I'm not too fond of games like these. Especially when Harry Potter got a bit of a situation. With the creator. But sometimes we separate art from artist. But still, I'm not too fond of it, lol. Anyway, we got to 2 hours, so that's at least nice. I don't know if I will be playing the game again soon, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching.